Hey guys, welcome back. Today we are here at SeaWorld San Antonio. I am going to be providing you a full tour of SeaWorld San Antonio, as well as sharing some great tips for you guys that are coming here for the first time. There's a lot of families that come here while they're touring the area. Maybe they're here for the BMT graduation down the road. Maybe they're just passing by San Antonio, want to check out SeaWorld San Antonio. So this is the video for you. I will share a lot of great information that you guys do not want to miss out on, starting here in the parking lot. So SeaWorld is right behind me. I am in the parking lot on a Thursday. School is already back in session, so I'm going to walk you through everything starting here. Let's get this day going. So when you get into the parking lot, there's going to be plenty of parking available for you. I always like to go to the very end. This area is usually pretty empty, especially on those busier days. I do not find any issue finding parking, and I like this area because it is on the way to the bathroom before we get into the park. Again, SeaWorld is right here. I'm going to be walking to the front gate. This is where the buses park. So just to give you guys a good idea on where I'm at, there is some VIP parking available for an extra charge. Honestly, I don't think it's worth it unless you have to get really up close to the park, but you can also take this road right here and drive all the way to the front, drop off anybody that cannot walk very far, and then go and find some parking. But if you are in need of very, very close parking, this is also an option. It's also kind of nice because it is shaded, and when it's hot out, it'll help your car stay cooler, because there's a lot of days where we get into the car and we're just trying to get that AC running because it is hot here in San Antonio. But we're gonna make our way over to the front gates, share some more great information with you guys, as well as the agenda for the day, which you can find on the SeaWorld San Antonio app. So I'll go through all of that information for you guys. And also, if you guys are new, we are a family that vlogs our great adventures. We go to a lot of the theme parks here in San Antonio and elsewhere, and we also share our life. So do not miss out on anything. Hit that subscribe button. Come along with us on all our great adventures. Today I do not have the family with me. I have not come to SeaWorld ever without my family. So this is the first for me. Kids are in school, hubby's at the office. It's just me and you. This was the area that I was talking about. So if you do need someone to be dropped off, you can come right up here and drop them off right at the front. And then if they do need to sit and wait for you, it's somewhat shaded in this area with some chairs. And I'll show you guys where the bathroom is right before you get inside, right before you need to go and get your security done. But also here at the front, you have the ticket kiosk. There is some people in there from time to time to help you out, but there's also some self-service areas, which I need to visit in a moment because we are annual pass holders and we have some perks that we need to pick up, such as sea bucks and so on, and free animal feedings, which are definitely huge perks for pass members. So right here on the right side as you walk in is going to be the restrooms for men and women, right next to the ticket kiosk. So this is that kiosk that I was talking about. You can go here if you're a pass member and take a look at what benefits you have for the day. So I'm gonna see what our family has available for us today. I do have a lot of rewards that I can use up, but I think I'm gonna wait until the kiddos and Adam are with me so we can all use them together. I think we have till the end of the month to use them, so I don't want them to miss out on those. Here's all the events that are here at SeaWorld San Antonio. I'll try to find another board that has all the dates of these events, but I've said this before on our channel, Howl-O-Scream is our favorite, and that is coming up very, very soon. Spooktacular for the kiddos comes in 1 week. So we're gonna share that all on the channel. And every event here at SeaWorld San Antonio we have been to, and we have shared all of that on the channel, so go take a look and see what we have available. But it's time to get through security. So here at SeaWorld San Antonio, you do have 3 parks in one. With the season pass, you have access to all 3. Discovery Point comes with your pass, Once you get through security, you could actually go there right away without any extra charge. Aquatica is straight ahead, and it is open right now, and tons of fun. So you have Aquatica, and then you have SeaWorld. Again, if you get that season pass, you get all of this included. So we're gonna make our way inside. Another thing I want to mention is there is a SeaWorld store right over there. We will walk through that as we walk out of the park. I always like to take a look at the merch. It's always fun for me. Even though I don't always buy something, I like to browse. There's also animal interactions here where you can book tours and camps and fun things to do with your family, and you know, take a look at that VIP tour option too. So that is where you would do that, but we're gonna head on into the gates. Another thing I want to mention is they have the red, white, and barbecue celebration. That is a fun event if you enjoy eating like our family. And we have opening day of that event already posted to the channel. So go check it out, go see the menu, see what they have to offer. They have a great selection, and you're gonna see a little bit of it today. Okay, so as you walk in, you do have the option to fill up your drinks if you have a refillable drink mug. They also have them for purchase there. They're setting up for Spooktacular. You can see the Port of Skulls there, great photo opportunity. A lot of the Howl-O-Scream and Spooktacular decor is going to be up today since Spooktacular starts in 1 week, but you also have some locker options here. Our family never uses the locker. We just pack a backpack and we're good to go. But that is always an option for you, especially when you're riding those rides. And that is not the only locker location. You're gonna see a little bit more as we go about the park. But this little stroll is nice and relaxing. It plays some really nice music. Again, if you're looking to come to Howl-O-Scream, it is one of our favorite events, September 12th through November 1st. Highly recommend checking it out. Your park entry will get you into all the scare zones and all of the haunted houses. There is some food options right over here, as well as a bathroom. And Rescue Junior, the new Rescue Junior section is up and running. We were here opening day for that. It is a fun time for the littles. And they do have the splash pad open for those hot days here in San Antonio, Texas. Right over here on the right side is where the dolphin and beluga whale shows happen. I believe they're having one today, but not anytime soon. Otherwise, they would open up the gates. They also have some animal viewing times. So you want to check that out, where you can walk pretty much right up to the glass and see the beluga whales. And it's always a fun time for the kiddos. And that show is called Ocean Discovery. It's a good time. It looks like they have times available at 1:15 and 4:45 today. So right over here on the left, you have some more food options and the Rescue Junior store, which is always one of my kids' favorite. They have the Build-A-Bear workshop and a lot of options in there for the kiddos. If we have a little bit of time today, I'll walk you through it. But during the Red, White, and Blue Festival, this is one of the stops, Memphis Barbecue, which is pretty good. But they use this hut for various festivals that they put on here at SeaWorld San Antonio. Sometimes they'll have a little duck donut shop right here. And if you're going on your beluga tour, if you book a tour with the beluga whales, that is where you would meet right there, and then you would go right down that pathway. Another shop here that looks to be closed. But we're gonna get past the music. They always have some entertainment right over here during the festivals. But we're gonna get past the music and head on over to the right. I see it, the opening gates of Howl-O-Scream. This is going to be a scare zone. It's, what is it called? The Atlantis area scare zone, where they have these freaky fish guys running around and trying to scare you. Guys, it's gonna be so fun. I cannot wait to share all of that with you. But it's always fun to take a look at the props and just imagine what's to come. It looks like they have a stage show coming our way during Howl-O-Scream, so that'll be fun to check out. It may actually be a new show, or it may be a show that we've seen before, who knows. But this is a great time to share the agenda for today, which you can find on the app. So this is everything that they're gonna show today. There are some areas on the agenda that say book, that is how you're gonna book your tours as well. If you don't wanna go up to the customer service table, you could always do it on the app. Oh, this is so cool, look at this. I also wanna mention, since I've had some questions on the channel, why some of the animal encounters or the shows are not showing up on the app, and that's just something that happens. You just gotta keep on going in there and checking the days, seeing what's available on the days that you plan to come, because they do update it. It's never correct until the day that you arrive. But this agenda that I showed you is what is happening today. It looks like Atlantis is up and running. I don't know if anybody's in line, but it looks like it's open. But if you ever are here during a very hot day and you want to cool down and you want to get drenched, you have to come right here and stand right there in the corner. And as the ride comes down, you will get soaked. Very, very soaked. I'll actually hang out here, not here, over there in the safe zone, and show you guys how wet this area gets. Kind of looks like they're maybe testing because this area isn't wet yet. Maybe they're running the first cart for the first time today and we're just the lucky ones who get to see it. So let's make our way over to the safe zone. This is also a fun little area to sit. There's some chairs right over here to the left with some shade, but that one's crazy. I don't know if I could do that ride, especially with a lot of the incidences that they've been having around the world with those kind of rides. I saw one in the Middle East, I think it was, that really injured a lot of people. It was horrific. So things like that really scare me. I'd rather jump out of an airplane at that point. But so up there on Atlantis, the boat is turning and it's preparing for its descent. Let's see if I could zoom in for you guys. You're gonna see it come down and splash the bottom. So again, if you want to get drenched, this is one of the areas that you can stand without even going on the ride to get soaked. Yeah, you have to stand at that corner. When there's people in there, it's more of a soak fest. But it's a fun ride. Adam and the kids really love it. I don't do drops very well, but I'll go in it from time to time. You also have a refill station here. Looks like it's newly remodeled. We don't have the refill bottle. We usually just bring our own bottle and we refill it with water, which they're pretty good about. You can do that there. Protocol, if you have a dining, sorry, it's really windy here. If you have a dining scheduled, that is where you would meet. So if you're dining with Santa Claus, or we just did a past member picnic, which will be up on the channel. Actually, it's already up on the channel at this point. That's the pathway that you will take. Here at the theater, they have some really good shows during their events. Monster Stomp on Ripper Row is amazing. It is amazing, guys. They have some great talent here at SeaWorld San Antonio, and Monster Stomp is just one of the ways that they showcase that talent. So if you're here for Howl-O-Scream, you gotta check it out. This is actually my favorite scare zone, where they put up a whole bunch of steampunk decor. You could see just one right here, but they're gonna put up a lot more. There's Curiosities, the shack right over there. So it's definitely a really fun area. The staff, or should I say the scarers, do a really good job in this scare zone. I love the outfits. It's all steampunk. It's so much fun. Again, I really can't wait to show you. I think it's about 2 weeks away. We're gonna be here opening day. Here we have what used to be the beer garden, but now it's Texas barbecue. And it's fun. They have some entertainment right over there on the stage. During the Christmas time, they'll have s'mores that they'll put up right in the middle. That is an extra charge, but it's a lot of fun. They used to have like a beer fest here, a beer fest event, and we really enjoyed that. But they've taken it off the schedule. I think this is the first year that they don't have it, so that made us a little sad. Orca Market is brand new. You can get some food, refill your drinks. There's a lot of refill drink options here at SeaWorld, so bring your water bottles if you don't want to drink some soda on the hot days, and you could refill your water. Right here is the Orca Stadium, where you will enjoy the orca encounter. We do have the full shows on the channel. We have a lot of content that include the orca show, so go check it out. Times today are 2 and 4. My daughter and my husband actually had the great opportunity to be part of the show, and my husband got to communicate with the orca and ultimately ended up soaked because the orca came over and splashed him pretty good. But he got a free towel out of it, so he's really happy about that. More bathrooms over here. My daughter Jane, just recently, about a month ago, she was able to be part of the show, and she got to communicate with the orca, tell them to go a little bit further into the pool and do a little jump in the air. So she had so much fun with that, and she ended up walking away with a little orca fin trinket, a little necklace that she can hold on to forever. And that is also on the channel. Oh, cool. This is a cake, and it's part of the Howl-O-Scream event, and they had this up last year. Oh, I'm so excited. It was so cool. This whole area was decked out in 80s, and they had a wedding gone wrong. Everybody in this area was dead, and they had a band, a dead band up there. They had a hearse right over here where the wedding party came in on, and they had the bride and groom, the dead bride and groom, dancing their night away. The family members were all dead. Some kind of tragic event happened at that wedding, and it was a good time. The band was great. They were playing all the fun music that Adam and I grew up on. So we'll share that with you for sure. Milton Manor, I think it's actually called Milton Creek Manor, is really fun. They have the pillars set up for that. And that is another haunted house area. Looks like they're starting to get it all set up. That's actually one of my favorites for sure. But there is one just up the way that takes the cake. So you have Stingray Market here for some more food. They do have a popcorn bucket that you can refill, so you could bring that with you. Let's see, popcorn bucket is $10.99, and then refills are $5. That has gone up in price since the first time we got it. I think the refills were $2 at one point. This is fun. Turtle Reef, they often have a lot of animal talks here. Talk a little bit about the turtles. More rides right up here. This area is often closed, unfortunately. I don't know if they choose just peak days to open it. Texas Stingray, if you are a daring roller coaster enthusiast, that is the ride for you. Jane went on it. She'll never go on it again, I think. Adam may want to go on it again, but that drop is very scary. I went on it once and vowed never to go on it ever again. It scared me. But if you like roller coasters, go on it. Enjoy it. More Howl-O-Scream decor up above. This area is where the vampires wander and where they chain up their victims. It's a lot of fun. They actually have these scrapers on their boots and their hands where they scrape the ground and sparks fly. This is a fun ride, Rio Loco. Our family goes on this often, and we get soaked. There's a huge waterfall towards the end. 2 people will be safe. The rest in the boat will be soaked. So if you're lucky, you'll walk away with just a little bit of splash. But Rio Loco is one of our favorite rides here during a hot day. Again, moonlight, mercantile. This is a bar, a vampire bar. Another scare zone. More bathrooms, more shops. So if you're hungry, Rio Crispy Coop, which we've never eaten at before. The only time we eat at SeaWorld San Antonio is when they have a festival going on. We'll get the punch card and we'll exhaust that But other than that, we do not purchase food here, so I can't really tell you if it's good or not. But here they have the Carolina barbecue for the Red, White, and Blue Festival. Again, go check it out on our channel. At Bayside Stadium, this is where the water is, the little lake in the middle. They put on the Summer Spooktacular show up there, and it's a lot of fun. So they do a lot of water crazy stunts on there, and they have a band playing some 80s rock. That is a great time. We have Great White. If you love roller coasters, this is a great one too. This is my favorite ride here. I'm not much of a roller coaster person anymore, but this is one of my favorites. I want to show you. So I'm going to stand here a second and show you guys this roller coaster. This is the end of the queue for Rio Loco, where you would get on. Looks like it's out of service today, but that's what the rafts look like. And you really can't see the waterfall from this area. Otherwise I'd show you, but that's a ride that could potentially get you soaked. And here's the entry to Great White. So if you guys are looking for a great haunted house during Howl-O-Scream, this one takes the cake. The scarers are awesome. They're mostly dressed up in clown costumes. And beware of this little shack right here. There's someone hiding in there, and they coax you over there to take a picture, and then all of a sudden that drops and scares you. They've gotten Jane a few times. But Bunny Bradley is so fun. It's my favorite. They also have a bathroom over here with a food option that's currently closed. But this is a little arcade and game station. I don't usually see a lot of people in there, but it is an option if you want to get out of the sun. Just across from the store, they have Catapult Falls, which is currently closed. But this is a great ride. And again, if you guys want to get a little bit soaked on a hot day, you just have to stand right there because the boat will come down and then splash everybody. You could kind of see a little bit of the water over there, but I don't know why it's closed. I see it closed quite often, but maybe it's a staffing thing because it's a Thursday and there's not too many people here. Whoa. Yeah, this is the doll area. So they have the box set up. I've never really seen them decorate that section right there behind the backdrop. That's gonna be really cool. If you have kids that like Sesame Street and miss the area that they had for Rescue Junior, there still are some rides over here tucked away by Wavebreaker, which is currently down. Again, I think it's a staffing thing. But yeah, they moved the Dolphin Dive and what is this one called? The Dolphin Dive and Spinning Reef over here. I don't expect them to keep it there forever. I think they're trying to phase it out, but a lot of people wish that Sesame Street was still part of the thing here at SeaWorld San Antonio. But Rescue Junior took over. So straight ahead, you're gonna have a penguin experience. Should we go check it out? It is air conditioned. It does stink in there, forewarn you, if you guys come. But before we head on over there, I want to show you there is a Kansas City barbecue hut available. You could check out your Kansas City barbecue. And believe me when I say Kansas City barbecue is good. Adam and I went to Kansas City and had some barbecue there. We went to a Chiefs and Packers game. We are Packer fans. And when my husband worked for the Packers, they sent the whole team over to cheer for our Packers, and that was a lot of fun. So let's check out the penguins. Looks like they're in there taking care of some penguins. That's really cool. Sometimes you'll see them in there caring for them, or there'll be somebody out here in the front providing a penguin talk, which is great for homeschoolers. If they want to learn a little bit more about the animals here at SeaWorld San Antonio, they'll have a staff member come in and give a talk and answer any questions you may have. And there's stations like that all over the park. you need to look at the schedule and see when they're doing that. This is also a fun area. You have Currents, the store, and they have some good stuff in there. I'll actually take you guys through there really quickly. They have some good store. Oh, I see Howl-O-Scream merch. Squirrel, I got distracted. Look at that. Oh, I'm so excited. They actually have shot glasses too this year. Look at this. It's a bloody shot glass. $12. I may have to get this, guys, with my sea bucks. But they have a bloody mug. Oof. That is so cool. I'm not much into the blood and gore, but it is a fun event. They have a throw blanket. What is this? Oh, coasters. And then this looks like the shirt for the year. But what I wanted to show you is some of the shirts that they have here for SeaWorld. The colors are beautiful. Adam got this. It reminds him of our dog. But this one's cool too. They're just great designs, great colors.
You thirsty? They had better fence. You're paying for it.
They also have the Simply Southern merchandise in here. Quite a lot of it. And I've purchased a little bit of it over my time here. But it's a great place to browse for men and women.
No, I don't know if they do that here.
Oh, they have a sweater. That is really cool. Too bad it's so hot here. And then this is nice. I love the bright colors. That is so cool. This is going to be, oof, $45. Here's another shirt. I'm not too excited about this year's shirt. Maybe they'll come out with some more options. But yeah, it's a typical design that they've had for a little while for Howl-O-Scream. And a fan. Oh, I know Jane. Jane's gonna want this, a fan to keep her cool. This is good. This is definitely a good buy. I bet you guys, you're gonna see it in another video. Jane's gonna say she needs that. Usually they have disassembly line over here, but they are putting in a new roller coaster. So I don't know if they're going to still have that. Let's see if the sign is up. But they do have another refill station right here available for you to refill your drinks or get some water. Yeah, I don't think they're gonna have disassembly line, which was what most people would say is the scariest haunted house. But I'm curious to see what this roller coaster is going to look like and what kind of extreme it's going to be. But not only do they have the green walls up here, they also now have them over to the left. So is it going to go over the walkway? You guys are going to have to stay tuned and find out, because we'll share it all every time we visit, which is a few times a month. We'll give you guys updates. But here is the first scare zone when you get into Howl-O-Scream. And it's fun to come over here at 7 o'clock and see all the scares come out of this area. They all walk right out of that little swampy area straight ahead. You have the Lone Star Bar, and it's a nice little area to sit and just relax. They have some swinging chairs over there. a really great view of the river and some of the rides that we just saw. So, but darn, you can see the wall. The wall is covering everything that I just mentioned. So maybe it's not the best time to do that. You're gonna have to wait until construction is down. But maybe they should have started it in the winter when they don't have an event coming. But there's a swamp, that's another haunted house that they have. And I think that's Peter's favorite. It's a little more of a low-key kind of haunted house. Over here they have the international barbecue options, which were really good. We ended up trying, I think, the majority of them. And here is the tortoise exhibit. They often have somebody out here sharing some great information with everybody. And you can see the tortoises over there in the water. They're so adorable. It's also a great way for you or your kids to ask some good questions. So check the calendar, agenda, schedule, whatever you want to call it, to see when they're going to be doing that. If you guys have littles, this park is a lot of fun. Our kids always want to go play there every time we visit. So that is right before you hit Rescue Junior. But I'm going to take you over to Alligator Alley. So over here they also do some alligator talks. There's going to be someone out here feeding the alligators. They've at one point even showed us what kind of food that they feed them, and it came around to everybody answering some questions that we may have. But this is also a lot of fun for the kiddos. And they have some picnic tables down here so you can just chill out and enjoy the scenery. So if you can't get it over there at the bar, you can get it over here, and look at this view. You can watch all the roller coasters go. You have Steel Eel, Wave Breaker, Great White, and then, oh, what is that one called? Tidal Wave, Tidal Wave, Tidal Wave. That's what that one is. But you also have Las Tortugas Tequila. I'm sorry if I butchered that name. Tequila? I'm butchering it. I know, I'm so sorry. But there's another restaurant that we have not eaten at. But I'm gonna take you back around and show you another area before we explore the rest of the park. We're almost done. I'm doing a full loop for you guys today. Again, guys, it is Thursday, the day that I'm here. And it is BMT graduation, so on Thursdays you will see a lot of BMT graduates, basic military trainees. And if you guys are new to the channel, Adam and I did go through that. We were in the Air Force. My husband still is, actually. So it's always a lot of fun on Thursdays to graduate. And a lot of the families decide to come here to SeaWorld San Antonio because it is really close to the base. But be sure to stop them and say, congratulations, you're starting an amazing career, amazing journey, and you're gonna do some amazing things. I definitely missed my time in service. It was a great time, but now I get to be a military spouse, and that's a journey in itself. It's a blessing. But here, they haven't set it up yet. They're gonna have a maze for the kiddos here for Spooktacular. Then they're gonna have a pumpkin, kind of a pumpkin patch setting, and then an area for pictures with the pumpkin guy, which isn't scary at all. Right here they have Imagine Ocean. It's a theater show where you can sit in air conditioning, listen to some music, and just chill out while your kids just enjoy the colors. Another food station right over here. And then here is the start of SeaWorld Rescue Junior. I'm gonna walk around here really quickly, and then I'll take you up the way past the Sea Star Market and show you guys the seals. And that will be pretty much the whole walk around the park. Here's an animal attack that they're doing here on stage for the kiddos. They have an owl, and it looks like a tiny little alligator. And all these kids are asking their questions. It's so cute. But they also have a lot of events here. They have the extravaganza-bration over on that stage, where they do a little dance on the stage, and then they come down to the floor and do a little another dance. and then they bring all the characters out and the kids start dancing with them. That's also on the channel. You guys got to check it out. They have Ocean Quest Express straight ahead. That's a itty bitty train for the very little kids. My kids went on it a few months ago and they're like, oh my god, I'm so bored. But it's a very cute option. I'm gonna circle back around to the good stuff. You have the splash pad right over there. That hasn't changed too much over time. But if you guys have come here before, you did see the giant ship in the middle of the splash pad, which is no longer there. They just replaced it with that, a little shack. This here is for the very little kids, the splash pad. They also have the tide pool tumbler across the grassy area. And that's about it right here. They have a lot of real estate here that they didn't do anything with. So maybe they'll change that over time. Then you have the carousel, Rescue Junior Carousel. Here's the beach shore splash pad. There are some areas where you can change in the little changing rooms over there if you want to change into some bathing suits. But then they have the beach rescue racers right here. This roller coaster is so much fun. And my kids love it. My husband loves it. I love it. It's good for the whole family. So it's a great addition to the Rescue Junior area. As promised, we're going to show you those sea lions. They do have a really great sea lion show, sea lion and otter show. And I do recommend that one. But it does get a little warm up there. They have a show today at 11, 2:45, and 5. It is currently blocked off. So you guys will have to go back to the channel and check it out. I do have the full show up there on the channel. And you gotta go a little bit early because they have a guy that comes out and does a great show that has everybody laughing. It's a lot of fun. So go a little early so you don't miss out on that. Another benefit of being a pass member is you get some free animal feedings, which will save you a lot of money. And I'll show you guys the pricing in a moment just to feed these sea lions. So every now and then we'll get free feedings and we take advantage of it. Last time we were here, the kids were feeding the sea lions and we saved a lot of money by just being pass members and checking our rewards. But you could always come over here and check out the sea lions, watch them play, watch them just live and get loud and fight in the water. It's fun. Yeah, so here's the pricing. One tray is $9. So it starts to rack up. If everybody in our family wants to feed the sea lions with their own tray, it gets expensive. Look at him. They're so cute. Whoa, that's a big one. Oh, they're over there on a little platform. If you guys could be any animal, what would it be? What animal would be the most fun to be? And what animal would be the most terrifying to be? They have this whole area. Sometimes they'll sit on the rocks and just sunbathe. And they ask that you don't throw fish at them, that you just throw fish at the ones that are in the water asking for it. So if you go a little bit further, you're going to see the otters. Sometimes they are hiding. Oh no, they're here. You can see them over there in the corner. See if I can zoom in for you guys. There they are. They're sleeping in the shade. It's hot today. I'd say it's gonna get to maybe 95 to 100 today, but I think that this is the extension of their land. But with that, I'm actually gonna go the back side, if it's open, and head towards the exit. And I want to see if I have enough time to show you guys Discovery Point so that you know what is over there. I love Discovery Point because it's slower and the dolphins are there, and the tanks are there, the fish tanks. And my son loves looking at the sharks. So when we have time, we always try to make it over there and just breathe a little bit. Now, I mentioned that I would give you the dates for all of those events that happen here at SeaWorld San Antonio, and here you go. Take a quick look, pause the screen if you need to, but here are the dates when everything happens. And I think when I entered the park, I said that Aquatica was open today. It's open for the season, but now that school is in session, it's now open Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. But double check. Before you come here, always look at the schedule and see when things open, what's going on, because when school is in session, they change things up around here. They're not open every single day. They are selective on their dates, and that is because of low visitation, maybe some staffing. Just doesn't pay to be open every single day when school is in session. And again, guys, we'll check out that shop straight ahead on the way out, but I do want to show you Discovery Point before we leave today. So as we enter Discovery Point, these are the things that you'll find in there: Explorer's Reef, Dolphin Lagoon, underwater viewing, and animal interaction. You can schedule an animal interaction here with the dolphins and I believe the sharks over here. We were approached, I wouldn't say about a year ago, from one of the staff members to offer us a free tour of the shark exhibit from above. So we got to see a little bit of a deeper look into what they feed them, their kitchens, what you can see from the top, how they clean everything, and we got to pet a shark. It was really cool, and we just happened to be in the right place at the right time, and we were approached because their tours were running low. Nobody was signing up for them, so they were just offering free ones for those nearby. So it was really cool. But this is where the dolphins play, and they're also my daughter's favorite. She loves dolphins, and she has a very similar personality. Very social, very positive and uplifting. But here they always have a staff member to chat and answer questions. Sometimes you'll see them training them over here. So definitely check this area out. And it's no additional charge to your ticket. Honestly, if you get a parking ticket to enter the parking area, get through security, and you have access to this. You don't even need to scan a ticket to get into SeaWorld to have access to this. So definitely come here and check it out. But I'm going to show you the underwater viewing. And it's quite cozy in there. Sometimes you can see the dolphin tours while their legs. And you could see how the dolphins are interacting with everybody on the tour. And it's something that I think our family would really enjoy doing. But it is costly. I think right now it's about $125 per person, but I don't know how long you're in there. So that's something that you can look into if you're in the area. If I'm coming here for the first time, and this may be the only time that I ever come here, I would say it's probably worth it. But let's check out the underwater viewing area. It is beautiful in here. You can see the dolphin. It is air conditioned. There's another one. When I was homeschooling the kids, I would come down here a lot and we just watch them. We would stand right here and just watch them, and they would swim back and forth. Oh my gosh. He's rubbing up on something. Oh, whoa, I don't know if you guys saw that. He just pressed a button. He's pressing the button. Now he's pressing it with his head. I've never seen that before. That is so cool. I wonder what that does. Maybe I could catch the staff member up above and ask. But let me see if I could zoom in for you. There's a button down there. Can you see it? And the dolphin was pressing it. Then he swam up to the top. It's quiet in here. I just realized I'm the only one in here. This park is usually pretty empty on Thursdays. Fridays it gets a little bit more busy, and Saturdays it's the busiest. So plan accordingly. But I do recommend trying to come when they have some type of festival, and Saturdays is when they usually open up absolutely everything. So it's a bummer if you're coming here on a Thursday and the majority of the rides are down. It's a bummer for what you're paying. But it doesn't really impact our family because we come here so much. So if something's down, it's just better luck next time. But these dolphins are beautiful. Comment down below, have any of you swam with the dolphins or done a dolphin tour? Is it worth it? What did you get out of it? Is it a memory that will last forever? I would really like to know because my daughter really wants to do this. Bye-bye. They look like such happy animals. And that's what reminds me of my daughter. She's, no matter what, she's really a positive person. So it's fitting that dolphins are her favorite. But let's go check out the reef, which is another favorite in this area. They do have restrooms in this area if you need to go. And they also have Ocean Treasures, the shop. They have some really cute dolphin stuff in there and shark stuff. So it is a shop that you might want to check out. But we're gonna head on over here to Explorers Reef. Maybe be a little bit more quiet and just do a quick walkthrough of the area for you guys. This area is absolutely beautiful. They often have people in there scrubbing the tanks, so you get to see that, and that's fun to see. This is also an area where they hold events. So for example, my husband's office held their Christmas party here, and it's just a beautiful setting for that. A nice little porthole. You can see a little bit deeper. It's truly just really relaxing in here. Sometimes they'll have shark talks where a staff member will come right over here behind the railing and share some fun facts about the sharks and answer any questions you have. But then there's also some great information over here on the wall that you can read and learn a little bit more on your own. And of course it's air conditioned, so that is a plus. Here's another view of the shark tank. They're coming right at me. Those are terrifying. Alright, and further ahead, they have some extras. This is where the frogs hang out. Different colored frogs. They're poison frogs, by the way. And then a circular tank. There is an eel in there. And every time we come here, we look for the eel. Where's the eel? I don't see him today. He's usually kind of wrapped around something. Huh. Do you guys see him? He must be really hiding this time. Off to the store in the heat. Guys, comment down below. Do you come here often to the channel? Are you a regular, or are you coming to us for the first time? If you are a regular, do you enjoy this kind of content? Or do you just like seeing the at-home vlogs or the theme park vlogs or the Adventure Day vlogs? I really would love to know. And Hope you guys are enjoying this video so far, and I hope it's giving you some great information for your upcoming trip. So I asked one of the staff members and I got an answer for you guys as to what that button is. She started laughing at me when I asked. So what it is a little button. When the dolphins press it, bubbles come out, like a lot of them, and it just kind of sparks a little bit of playtime for them. And the button isn't working right now. I guess they had too much fun playing with the button and they ended up breaking it. So now they're trying to figure out a way to fix it. But we'll try to keep a heads up when the dolphins go down there and the button is working. I will definitely share it on the channel. I would really like to see that. But that is definitely a button that they enjoy pressing. And she said sometimes it's gotten to the point where they press the button and they just get a good scratch out of it. Alright, the last thing that I will show you is the big SeaWorld store. But I'm going to show you guys a little bit of the merch here. I actually have that shirt. They didn't have this shirt when I was shopping, and I really like it. It's nice. But they have a good selection of hats, a good selection of shirts, mugs, magnets, picture frames, keychains, snow globes, really anything that you guys can think of here. Little knickknacks for the house. I'm sorry if I'm going super fast. I have to go get the kids at school, so I do need to leave here within the next 2 minutes, I'd say. Here is some more Howl-O-Scream merch. I really hope they come out with new t-shirts, more exciting, colorful t-shirts, but we'll have to see. They have a hat here for Howl-O-Scream. Oh, this is funny. A pencil. Oh, sorry guys. They have a pen actually, right here of a bone. But it's coming about. They have plushies. Oh, ooh, here we go. This is what I'm talking about, guys. They have the lanterns. So if the kids are scared, they can wear these and they light up. Let's see, they don't have a price on them. And here's some really cool glow-in-the-dark shirts. There's a hoodie, a kid's shirt, and a regular shirt right there. That is $45. I may have to get that. We'll see. And then they have a scary plushie down there. I know the kids are going to ask for that. Just watch, guys. They'll be like, can we get it? Can we get it? They love their plushies. But they have a lot of really great, cute stuff in here. Kids always find something that they like. Peter got that one with his sea bucks. If you have littles, these are adorable shirts for them. They also have some toys. But the Halloween merch is definitely starting to make its way out. There's some, these look like bubble sticks. This is a glow wand and a bubble stick. And they don't have a price on here for those. But that is it. That's all, folks. Oh, that's not all. Look at these. That is so cute. They have little Howl-O-Scream band-aids. And then some pins. If you guys like your pins, check out all of these. That is really cool. Alright guys, I am booking it home. I gotta go get the kiddos from school, but hope you guys enjoyed this vlog of a full tour of SeaWorld San Antonio. It really is a full loop. You're just doing a loop and you're getting a good exercise in. I do recommend coming early because the majority of the crowds start coming in, I'd say around 1 o'clock usually. So I'm starting to see a lot more people flood in since it's about 12:30, 12:45 or so right now. But comment down below if you guys have questions. Our family comes here a lot. We share a lot of content here at SeaWorld on our channel. And every single event that they have, we share it here. So go explore the channel, see what there is about SeaWorld if you want to learn a little bit more, or just leave a comment down below. So with that, Hope you guys have a fabulous day. Come back for more fun with our family. Again, we are a family that vlogs our great adventures. We like going to the theme parks. We like traveling. We like just having fun. And that is inside the home and outside. And we enjoy sharing it all with you guys. So do not miss anything. Hit that subscribe button. Thumbs up the video if this was helpful for you. See you guys next time. Bye-bye.